today I'm going to be showing you how to get good at CSGO. First off, it's generally about actual skill. It's actually about how you think of it. First off, that is my first tip for playing CSGO. Learn a tactic that your enemies will not be able to counter, or it will be extremely difficult to counter. So my thing for this is my very common tactic, if you see my Arsenal videos, the map circular. I circle around the map. And especially with a map like Agency, which is an Arsenal, so I know the spawn points. So I know the majority of the spawn points. There is no spawn point that's outside the map, though, so... There is no spawn point that's actually outside the map on the Arsenal Agency that's like outside the building. There is no spawn like that. So yeah, that spawn kind of throws me off, but yep. Boom. Alright, so the next tip is learn what weapons suit you best. So for my playstyle, where it's like, go and flank them, my favorite weapon is generally something that isn't meant for longer ranges. So something like the M4A4 or the M4S, or any any SMG basically. Not shotguns though, because the spread on them is just garbage. The next thing is find a sensitivity that is decent for you. The sensitivity that I really like is somewhere like closer to really fast, but really slow at the same time, because I really like headshots. I really like to hit headshots. Because I really like hitting headshots. So yeah, I'm playing on harmless bots right now. That's so I don't get disturbed while I'm playing. That's so I don't get disturbed by some random people when I'm playing, when I'm trying to record the video. So yeah, just be aware of that. The next tip to get good is learn the stereotypes of players. This might seem a bit weird, and that's because it is. That's because it is really weird. So the first type of player in CSGO is the casual player. You'll see these quite a bit. Larry. The next type of player is the one that people consider to be the most annoying, and I would say the same. The squeakers. The squeakers are those little kids that scream and cry every time they die. For me, you probably will not see me as a squeaker, but you might sometimes. Because CSGO is full of sweats, which I really hate sweats. They just kind of ruin the fun. That's why I hate sweats. They ruin all the fun. The next type of player is the pro player. The pro player are those players which are good at the game, however, not the best at everything. They're a jack of all trades. You can tell them apart from tryhards with one thing. There's how they act in chat. If they're not acting toxic or rude or anything, that means that they are a pro player and not some stupid sweat and not some annoying sweat slash try hard and not some annoying sweat slash try hard. The next thing is by their weapons. Tryhards will usually use weapons like the auto snipers and any sniper. You will never see them using the AUG. You will never see them using any weapons like the P2000, as they will most likely be using the Deagle. Which I don't really know why they need to use the Deagle. I mean, I know it's OP, but like the R8 revolver is so much better. It has more bullets. It's more accurate if you double action it. It's a quicker reload. It looks cooler. Maybe not the inspect. The inspect on it is terrible. The next type of player is the noob. The noob is me. I am a new player. And noob isn't usually is usually an insult, but might not be. Noob could mean new player or just garbage. Or pure trash at the game. The next thing is learn. The next type of player is one that I find real annoying. The noob abuser. These people abuse the new players to get kills. Oh, the auto snipers are actually full auto. That's cool. I thought they were just DMRs. Okay, but the next type of player is the toxic. The toxic is basically the squeaker, but they actually have a reason for acting they either have a reason or they don't. But one thing's for sure, they don't scream every time they die, and most of the time they're older than the average squeaker. The next thing is find a crosshair color that suits you. The crosshair color that I enjoy is turquoise. I really like turquoise. I have no idea why. I really like turquoise. I don't know why it's not purple, because like purple is basically like the color of my soul. Basically, because everything on my channel is basically purple at this point. thought there's someone hiding behind that pillar. The next type of player, the next thing to do is adjust your game is try to find a map that suits you the best. For me, my favorite map is definitely Dust 2. That's because I got my first skin from there and I'm really OP on that map. The next thing is cooperate with your teammates if they're going to cooperate with you. If they're going to cooperate with you, you might as well cooperate with them to return the favor. The next thing is aim for the head. Not only will this do more damage, but with something like the AK-47 or the M4A4, this is a one-shot kill. For something like the AK-47, the SCAR-20, the G3SG1, and most of the pistols in CQC, especially the Tech 9, these will be one-shots. Freaking idiot, bro. Like bot walking in my face. Boom. Next thing is walk around with your knife. This might seem stupid, but if you keep your momentum, you're going to be like twice as hard to hit. Despite it still being easy to hit you because of how sweaty CSGO players can get. Oh yeah, this is a CSGO skin that I got, by the way. Yeah, the first one that I got. Boom. That was a no-scope. Despite me being literally directly in front of him. There's a no-scope! That's another one! This one I'm... Alright, at least I did kind of laser him. Oh, jeez. Alright. Oh my god! Why did they have auto snipers? Alright, but back to the video. The next tip to play CSGO is learn. Just simply learn. Learn what your favorite gun to use is and what team it's locked to. Of course, not all guns will be locked to a certain team, but something like the AK-47, the Galil, the M4A4, the FAMAS, those are locked to the certain teams that they're on, that they're used in. The next thing is learn the positions of the bomb site and the hostage zone in competitive modes. Dust 2, it's very well known because it's literally on the mini-map. It shows you where the positions are. Like B, like rush B, A, and C. I don't think there is a C spot. But there might be. I have no idea. If there is, just nobody uses it. because everyone either rushes B or goes to A. Okay, so our next weapon that we're going to be bringing up is our next tip is learn to tap fire. Tap firing decreases the gun's spread. The next thing that we're going to be mentioning is learn what team you like on competitive mode. In my opinion, Counter Terrorist is probably my favorite team because you get the M4A4, my favorite gun in the game, along with the AK-47. Just kidding, that's not on the Counter Terrorist team. They should add like a G36 to the game or something. You should add like a G36. You should add like a G36 or something to the counter-terrorist team. I would use that. If it was good, of course. Maybe it would be the next auto noob. Probably not. There is no G36 DMRs out there except the SL8. Except the SL8. The next tip is my final tip. Control yourself. Squeakers will be a good comedy thing, will be a good comedic support, as you just hear them screaming about being a little freaking squeaker. Alright, so that has been the video, guys. Bye. Has been the video. After this match is over. Actually, I should leave now. Bye. Bye.